Chair.
Sensors show enemy vessel.
Captain, the boat have arrived. Everyone, take down the Enterprise. This is going to go supremely well, I bet. Not. Can no one else follow orders? Thank you. Really? The Borg coming after me? Why? Right, don't go after Borg, guys. We're trying to get this Alpha Nebula class. And then we're going to warp out of here. I said we, but okay, just me then. Everybody heal, 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 heal. I told everybody to move.
Enemy vessels have been spotted.
Get your asses over here.
Coordinates, maximum warp.
It's one.
We cannot maintain shields. Centurion.
Avoiding warp, Commander.
Our ship has significant damage. We have served our radar. Our destruction is imminent. Multiple enemy vessels have been spotted.
Well, this is a hangout.
Our
Of
destruction
one.
is imminent.
Commander, sensors show enemy vessel.
Our life for the Empire.
Really? All of them?
Our shields are low, Commander.
Great.
They've taken out our shields.
We cannot maintain shields.
Commander, hull integrity is severely compromised.
We must leave this ship.
We are reading explosions throughout the ship.
Sorry, I'm reporting. An enemy vessel has been detected. Our destruction is imminent. This cannot be.
We've entered the nebula, Commander. Sensors report new enemy vessels.
Stand by fire.
Old vessel destroyed. It left the nebula, Commander.
Position. Moving into attack position.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
An enemy vessel has been detected. Moving into attack position.
Oh good, here comes the fleet. Oh, where they fuckers were.
We cannot maintain shields. Another victory for the Empire. Our ship is taking significant damage. The freighter demands
Come on, we can take this. Asshole.
one major.
Target destroyed, Commander. Sensors report new enemy vessels.
Moving into attack position. We cannot maintain shields. Our ship is taking significant damage.
I'm talking about.
Sensors show enemy vessel.
I know. We're putting it closer to the Borg. Hopefully they can deal with it and not shoot at me.
Our shields are low, Commander. Target destroyed, Commander. Commander, they've taken out our shields.
An enemy vessel has been detected.
Commander, hull integrity is severely compromised. Phasers ready, Commander. Aborting warp, Commander.
Centurion. Move to coordinates. Maximum warp. We cannot maintain shields. Our coordinates set, Commander.
Aborting warp, Commander.
Proceeding to coordinates. Coordinates set, Commander. Attack position.
Is it just me and the Borg? It's just me and the Borg. I am super dead.
We cannot maintain shields. Our ship is taking significant damage. Our destruction is imminent. We have served our radar.
It's actually going over the nebula.
Commander, sensors indicate an enemy ship is in the area.
Fuck it. I'm basically dead, so yeah. Let's try this again. Right, everyone, please kill the ball before they kill me. But they're not gonna.
Bravado, reporting.
Okay, we started from over here last time. So let's start from here.
Aging target. An enemy vessel has been detected.
One of them's gone rogue. Come on. Are they all after me? Why me? I'm in identical ships. Why me? Why?
We are leading an enemy ship nearby. We cannot maintain shields. Our shields are low.
Believe this. Can't believe that. Immediately come after me. Some kind of bullshit. Now Borg's after me, really. Is there some kind of rule that says everybody has to pick on me? Is that what's happening? Where'd it go? Those. Oh, hey! There's a Borg on my respawn point. Fucking Borg on my respawn point. Fucking Federation everywhere else. What the hell am I supposed to do? No, this is bullshit too. What the hell is going on? They can't be against me now. It's a coupe wave. They physically can't be against me.
Torpedoes ready. Commander, enemy shields are down. Our shields are low.
Challenge.
Our shields are low, Commander. Lasers ready, Commander.
Prepare to launch.
They've taken out our shields. Commander, full integrity is severely compromised. In phaser range, Commander.
Can't believe it. It's happening again.
Sorry,
This shouldn't be happening.
Klingon aggressor neutralized. An enemy vessel has been detected. We cannot maintain shields. Our ship is taking significant damage.
Drives engaging, Commander.
We have served our praetor. Threat neutralized. Our destruction is imminent. Enemy ship is in the area.
Initiating warp.
We must leave this ship.
Lasers ready, Commander.
Soria reporting.
Don't pull this shit with me with the unable to lock into the coordinates. You can go fucking over there. I know you can. What is what is your problem?
An enemy vessel has been detected.
There we go.
Aborting warp, Commander.
Location target. Klingon aggressor neutralized. We are meeting an enemy ship nearby. Location target. An enemy vessel has been detected. Our ship is taking significant damage.
Our shields can't take one more hit, Commander. They've taken out our shields. Commander, hull integrity is severely compromised.
Our vessels on approach.
Weapon system has sustained damage.
Is the coming of Empire. Enemy vessel has been detected. You are clearly outmatched.
Commander, enemy shields are down.
Engaging target.
Ship systems are critical, Commander.
Klingon vessels on approach.
Ship systems are critical, Commander. Warp drives engaging, Commander.
Toria reporting.
Oh, you're not doing too good, are you? Hey, Howard. What's up, man?
We are meeting an enemy ship nearby. Engaging target. You are clearly outmatched.
Target shields down.
Moving into attack position. Klingon ship detected.
Our shields are low, Commander.
You are clearly outmatched.
Commander, enemy shields are down.
I got very little thrusters. I can't do anything. I'm stuck here.
We are reading an enemy ship nearby.
One of my in real life friends would hang with me. Oh, okay. I forgot I was simulated.
Moving into attack position.
Don't know what this is. Harpy. Romulan Harpy. And it's blown up. Which dudes were the Romulans again? That's me. These dudes. The Raptor class, the destroyers, the ship that I was going to talk about. It's basically a cut down Dideridex. That's a Dideridex. It's a hell of a lot smaller though than a Dideridex. Sorry, yeah, it's got the same kind of shape, head and everything, only it's less advanced. It's also, like I said, it's a hell of a lot smaller. It's gigantic still, but it's a lot smaller than Dideridex. What is Dideridex? I don't know, I haven't looked up. Destroyer, not a cruiser. That's a cruiser. That's a destroyer. Still pretty efficient. Still pretty awesome. I think this ship has been created for this game. I've never seen it in operation outside of this game. I've never seen it in the series or anything. But no, I really like him. I really like the Romulans. Now, let's kick some ass. Yeah, see how tiny it is compared to the Dideridex? Look at that. We're going to go after the Federation.
Commander, show enemy vessel.
Moving into attack position.
Commander, enemy shield damaged.
I'm sorry, Intrepid class. I love you.
shield. Commander, Eagle's integrity is severely compromised.
Fuck. Oh. I can't get away.
Cannot maintain shield.
Getting away. Get away.
Our ship is taking significant damage. Speed centurion.
Avoiding warp.
Oh, fuck.
Our destruction is imminent.
Planetary gravity well. Do what you can, guys. Do what you can. I need out. Fucking Odyssey is after me too. I'm dead.
An enemy vessel has been detected.
Yellow ship. Here she comes. Entering weapons range. Yeah, like you need an invitation. I got away. Oh, fuck. Great. I'm trying to get to the quit. There it is. No. Never seen a level where you're playing with burning balls of fire. What? Okay. Yeah. So now what? I got 2 hours to kill. I don't know what to do. Were those suns in the level? Stars? There's stars in every level. I don't think that particular one has any stars in it. It doesn't have any stars actually within the level map. It might be a brown dwarf. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the problem.
Hello.
Hello?
How are you?
I'm okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
What the stars? Giant suns?
There weren't any giant suns in that level. I've got the level maps.
What were the giant brown burning things? They look like they were on fire. Were those planets? I don't know.
They were planets. I could just turn it back on.
Oh, okay. Were they just like on fire?
Well, you know the sun isn't actually on fire, right?
Yeah, it's what is it? It's like plasma or something, right?
It's yeah, it's highly pressurized plasma. We're going on a little sightseeing tour. Take the ships around a map or two. So that was Acalia. Right. Well, I've got to set up the whole map and everything. I don't technically have to do this part, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh.
Okay. Right, so what are we talking about exactly?
Yeah, those things.
Like,
yeah,
more description, please.
Are those planets like right in front of you, up to the left and right side?
That
like
and that.
Burning. Yes.
It's a bit delayed. I'm looking at the stream there.
Yeah, probably a bit delayed. Yes, that.
Yeah, they're just planets. They're protoplanets. They're being formed.
Oh, okay.
Class D lava. Oh my god, something blew up over there. Yeah, this is a new system.
Primitive planets.
This might actually be a pretty good map to play. So what's up? Like, what do you want to talk about?
No, man, I just want to hang out because I haven't been able to join any of your streams recently, so.
You've been around.
Yeah, kinda. I guess. I don't know.
I'm super dead.
No, definitely don't.
Well, the Borg cube is here. It's gonna kill me.
Oh no.
Nothing can defeat the Borg cube. Watch, I'm going to try attacking the Borg cube. Let's see what happens when I attack the Borg cube. Instantly, my shields are gone. I'm down to very, very little structural integrity. It can basically wipe me out just now if it wanted to, but it's busy attacking all my other guys. How are you doing with Buffy?
Took a little pause on that. I'm trying to start Star Trek Enterprise as well. I'm still like on the first episode though, like somewhere in the middle of it. I don't know.
Don't you dare shoot me!
I'm just distracted, dude. I don't know why. Just like I'm trying to figure out things that I want to do. And it's just, but yeah. So
you can take a break.
I think I'll probably watch the episodes.
You can take a break from thinking sometimes. That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, well, my breaks from thinking generally involve me hanging out with somebody else. So it's just like, you know, I think I'm a little bit of like I'm either like an introverted extrovert or I'm an ambivert. Which I know doesn't really mean anything, but still, it's just like
it really doesn't. It really doesn't mean anything.
It's like more joy and just hanging out, whatever. I don't know.
I've always hated that.
What?
I've always hated that like whole scaling system thing. People are more complicated than being put into 2 boxes.
Yeah. But I don't think it's scaling. I think it's more of just like you know, different people just get more enjoyment or energy just from doing different things, you know?
That's...
So, yeah.
Okay. I just mean the whole introvert and extrovert thing.
Yeah.
And then they basically are like, oh, well, actually, people can't be put into these 2 scales. They're like, you can be an introverted extrovert and all that stuff. And I'm just like, that's kind of what I said before when I said that people are way more complicated than that. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably is. Like, well, it's just like the fun thing, right? It's never like that simple. You can't just be this one thing. It's like you're this one thing, but also you're also this other thing because you have all these other characteristics that are attached to you, right? Or something else. But, yeah.
I don't understand this. This game, since I've been playing it, has been kicking my ass, and I don't get it. Is it just because I'm Romulans?
Might be just because you're Romulan.
All that Federation privilege I had earlier.
Their species.
Honestly, they did seem to be picking on me. Like at the beginning of the stream when no one was here, like I was playing before it crashed.
Yeah.
And the AI did seem to be everybody attacking me and nobody attacking each other. And I honestly thought that there's some kind of weird conspiracy happening in the game. I don't get it.
Also, computer players are ganging up on you.
Well, like I did say in the last stream that this game's AI has kind of like it's supposed to be intuitive. It basically it's supposed to it learns a little bit, you know, about your play style and stuff like that. And I found that what it does do now is that it basically has figured out that its main objective is to defeat the other player as quickly as possible, right? That's its main objective. The AI with the AI, it's figured out that the best way to do that is by killing off the people that aren't AI. So it will hunt for the person that's playing the game, the actual player, not the other AIs, and it will prioritize them above all the other people, above all the other players that are AI. So what you end up happening is that basically the AI, or all of the AI teams, whenever they see you around, that's it. You're the #1 target, because once they kill you, the game is over, and that's their main purpose. You know? Like, that's the fastest way to defeat the See, these Borg are after me now, even though there's Federation ships right over there. Look, it's going to attack me any second. There it is. I just finished healing my ship after the last Borg attack. Okay. Yeah.
Wow, it took out a lot in just like a short, expensive time.
Yep. It's stupid. Lame.
Yeah.
It does make the game less fun, but it's just that it's kind of, yeah. I kind of think that it's figured out something else. It's just figured out something like, it's figured out, I don't know what it is, but it's just that it made it really not fun earlier.
Right.
Because it just, like, every time I entered the battlefield, nobody was shooting against each other. They all stopped fighting with each other and targeted, not only did they target my team, my fleet, but they targeted the lead ship, whatever ship I was in. So, yeah, maybe the AI has gotten a bit annoyingly smart now. I bet if I reset the game, like completely destroyed the files, all the files of the game, it basically would just, it would be a lot easier.
Those ichthyists.
What?
Those ichthyists.
Are you saying atheist or eggtheist? What?
Ichthyists.
What was that? What is that?
Gengrams reference.
A recent one, or?
I think it was a pretty old one. There was an animated version of it where they were talking about like how in the future, like maybe like fish became president, and like they're talking about how like, you know, everyone was gonna discriminate against him just because he was like fish, like president, blah blah. You're like, oh yeah, he's a great president, except for that one time where he blew up nuclear. It's like, if you say blah blah again, you're something, I don't know. You're racist or something, I don't know.
Everybody's in love with the new Ninja Sex Party song.
Yeah, I think so. Dude, I was literally on that video when it dropped. Like,
Yeah,
the day
no.
it came out, it was just like, oh my gosh, new video. That's
Yeah, no, you posted it to me for some reason.
yes.
Well, it's like, I'm subscribed to them. I will already see that.
I know, but still, it's just like, I don't know who you're calling, but you need to stop all that nonsense and watch this right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But yeah, I really like it, I guess.
That's good. Very good, you know, you cool as fuck on the inside. You're just going through not face control 25.
29.
No, it's 29. Yeah.
So a tiny grasshopper decided to jump onto my leg.
Young grasshopper.
It was really small, but because they're so powerful legs, they have oomph to them when they jump. It's kind of funny. I'm just wondering where it went because I kind of brushed it off my leg without thinking what it was. I thought it was a fly because I keep being attacked by random flies.
Fly.
Hmm.
Trying to figure out when Ant-Man and the Wasp coming out.
I thought it was already out, but yeah.
Is that already out?
I don't know. I thought it was. Somebody said that it was. I don't know how long ago this was. This is why I'm. I don't know either, because a few weeks ago, I don't know which number, I heard like somebody talking about it and said, "Oh yeah, it's going to be out in 3 weeks," but I don't know when exactly it was that I heard this, so I don't know. So, like I said, I've got a feeling it's out already.
Over here, it's expected on July 5th, I guess. I think that's the official release date is July 6th over here. But like they released it like relatively late on Thursday for some reason, so the day before.
Initial release 5th of July 2018. Russia. In Russia. Why is that in brackets? Why is it telling me when it's released in Russia?
That's funny.
Ah, here we go. Research 5th of July, Russia again. Why is it? Is that when it's released first? UK release date. Here we go. The Sun. If you tell me you're going to use cookies, I'm gonna kick your ass.
What? Cookies?
No, it's just every single website I bring out recently just says, "Yep, there it is." Every single website basically comes up with a little warning saying this website uses cookies. No, I don't give a shit. I don't.
Sorry, I just heard cookies. I was like, what? Cookies? No more.
Cookies. Pass the milk, please.
Cookies!
August. What? The movie will be released on August 3rd in the UK.
Got cookies stuck in my head.
August 3rd? That's a month away.
August 3rd? Wow, you guys are...
Well, yeah. Normally we're first. because it used to be the other way around.
Yeah.
But then they had like an international releases.
Right.
And then for some reason, all the Marvel movies used to be released in the UK first. Again, I don't know why. But now, yeah. Well, when's it released in all the other places besides Russia, which is next month apparently? According to every fucking thing.
Everybody was
Does that do anything for you, Megadeth?
Oh, they just called me. I said no, it didn't do anything for them.
Okay, my Hangouts window popped up on my screen instead of, yeah,
Huh.
I know, weird, right? Release date, oh, here we go. June 25th, Hollywood. July 6th, United States. So apparently Russia's getting it first.
But they're like a day earlier.
June 25th. Well, yeah, they're like a day earlier, but they're still. I'm just saying that earlier. Ant-Man and the Wasp had its world premiere at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood on June 25th, and will be released in the United States on July 6th. IMAX, blah blah blah.
It's just gonna be a conspiracy about it.
The film was scheduled to be released in the United Kingdom on June 29th, but was rescheduled for November 2017 to rescheduled. Oh, it was rescheduled in November, not it was rescheduled to November, right? To August 3rd, in order to avoid competition with the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Oh, thank you, fucking football. What competition? The worry for the film distributors is the audiences will be caught up in the tournament, so it's easier to play safe and not date your film at this time, especially during the group stage when all the qualifying nations are competing. No one seriously gives a shit that cares. Yeah. So basically, it was going to be here, still late, but only a couple weeks later.
What were they going to be competing against? I don't understand.
Yeah. Unlike the first film, which was one of the lowest grossing MCU films in the UK, anticipation levels for the film are at an all-time high following the events of Infinity War. And UK audiences will probably have found out what happens in the film well before it opens in the UK cinemas. And this could have negative impact on its box office potential. This in turn led fans to the country to start. What in the country? Oh, bleh. Seriously, people in the UK apparently did a change.org petition to have Disney move the release date up several weeks. Oh my god! Similar to how Avengers Infinity War's United States release date was moved up to be within the same month as the UK. So we were originally going to get the Infinity War film before America. But basically, somebody did a change.org petition to Disney to have the date match everybody else's because of spoilers.
Nice.
That was crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. See, I told you that they were in the UK first, usually for everything. Weird. I know we got all of the damn it, Guardians of the Galaxies. We got all Guardians of the Galaxy films first because basically they were filmed in the UK. All of the filming and post production was done in the UK for that for some reason.
It's just saying.
So I know that's the only reason why I know that they were in the UK for the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know why they were in the UK, why they were released first in the UK for all the other films.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be because the other Avengers films were made in like other countries and stuff that are in like Europe and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Might be. Yeah. I mean, generally, they just film all over the place, so.
Why do they film? They filmed Avengers 2 was mostly Europe and Korea. Oh my god! No, I just realized that no, there wasn't any filming in the US.
Yeah.
In Avengers Age of Ultron, not Avengers 2, there was no filming in the US at all. Except for potentially.
Yeah, that's right.
Spider-Man. No, he wasn't in Avengers 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I actually know that the part of London that they actually filmed the big what is that called? That country, the fictional country called? Oh, damn it!
Wakanda?
No.
Which one? Sokovia?
Sokovia. Slavkovia? Is it Slavkovia?
I just said Sokovia.
Yeah, it is Sokovia. Yeah. That is actually that's set with that one building that has the kind of tank playground in front of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an actual street in London.
Oh.
I've actually been on that street. It's actually kind of cool. With a bridge and everything. It's supposed to have a bridge and stuff. It's like, where's the bridge? It's not there. It doesn't exist. It's complete fictional part of that. Yeah. So that was all done in actual London and the Ukraine, I think. I don't know. But no, I just remember there being like all this big fuss that basically Avengers Infinity War was being filmed in Seoul in Korea. Wow.
Wow. I'm excited for the next movies coming out.
Can we just have Infinity War ready? The second one, please.
Captain Marvel coming out too.
Oh yeah, well, I don't give a shit. Oh, she was supposed to be. Oh fuck. Ugh. She was supposed to be in this one. She was supposed to be in Infinity War Part 1. Well, it was the two things that was going to definitely happen. There was two things that were definitely going to happen. I was going to get to see Captain Marvel, who I really like. You know, I really like that character, and and Peter Parker was going to die. He just wasn't going to die, and they fucked me over with these two things. So yeah,
Who was gonna die?
Peter Parker wasn't going to die. Spider-Man wasn't going to die. He wasn't going to die. Emphasis on the wasn't. He would never die because he's
But he did die.
no. That's what I mean, though. They're the two things that I wanted from that film, and they fucked me over twice. So basically, like, more Infinity War, please.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. So we have to wait a whole another year.
Yeah. That's the major thing I think that's going to screw over the other films in between. Is the whole thing of like everybody's just either going to go see it because they're wanting clues on what's happening, or they're not going to see it because they don't want to see it until they see the rest of Infinity War.
Yeah. They should have just released the second half at the end of the year or something. I mean, I know they have to like release Captain Marvel because she's gonna be in part 2 definitely, right? So it's just like,
Well, like I said, she was supposed to be in part 1.
it's like what the fuck? Come on.
At least a little bit, you know. She was going to be in it, actually in it, not just a fucking symbol. So,
Yeah.
you know, because I've seen the set photos and stuff, and I've been like, you know, it has been ramping my expectations a little bit. So yeah, but still, I was all excited to see something, and I didn't get to see it. Not fair. Is Solo finished in cinemas? Is Solo still in cinemas?
I'll check right now.
No, I'm looking. It's okay. I'm looking.
I also still need to see Deadpool 2.
You haven't seen Deadpool 2 yet. What's wrong with you?
I don't know, dude. I just have stuff going on. I need to see it. Yeah, Solo is still in theaters over here.
Yeah, I know. I put it on here. Oh wow! It's only out. It's only got one showing. Hmm. I only want to see it for one reason.
What's that?
I really like. Is it Amelia Clark? What's her name? The Mother of Dragons.
Yeah, that's her name.
Emilia Clark, not Amelia. Sorry, I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Emilia Clark.
Everyone's always going on about how great Woody Harrelson is in everything that he's in, and it's like I don't care. Why is he such a big deal? That is a giant mosquito that better not have just drank out of me.
Oh no.
Well, it just flew off of what looked like to be the direction of my arm.
Yeah.
Aha.
I hate those things so much. I remember having to deal with them in North Carolina. It's huge. I remember smashing one on my wall and just flipping it there. So I have a giant mosquito smashed on my wall.
don't know if I got it. I think I did.
Kill the bug.
I think I did.
Kill it with fire.
Oh, if it's not dead, it's going to be soon. It fell into a spider web. And then the spider's going to get a taste of human blood, and then we're going to end up with an army of flesh-eating spiders. And, literally this whole big thing. So you just said Keemstar, okay? What about him?
What?
What about Keemstar?
Keemstar.
Yeah, what about Keemstar?
Keemstar? Who's Keemstar?
You don't know who that is?
I have no idea.
He runs a channel on YouTube called Drama Alert. But no, whoever left that comment on there, they came in here, left that comment, and then fucked off. Okay.
Whoever left that comment on there,
That's okay.
Keemstar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Donald Glover was in that film. Why did I forget that? Because every single person in the world seems to be absolutely batshit crazy after Donald Glover.
Wait, so is Keemstar some kind of a recording artist or something? I don't understand.
Keemstar is the guy who runs Drama Alert, a channel on YouTube that specializes in YouTube drama. It's honestly not that important. I'm just wondering why they did that.
Interesting. Not really, but okay. I watched a video earlier. You ever heard of Shane Dawson?
Yeah.
I love that a lot. That was just like the most ironic one ever. Yeah.
I am not a pedophile. I am not a pedophile, despite admitting that I searched for baby child penises online. Totally not. I'm not a pedophile. So, it's a simple test. If you've done this, you're a pedophile. Idiot. Stop calling me a pedophile. He was like super famous, and he did this thing on a live stream where he admitted it, and then basically was like, he got a bunch of messages afterwards saying, you know, you're a pedophile. It's like, yeah, he is a pedophile. Idiot. But yeah, what about him? What about that guy?
Yeah, but anyways, like he released like a recent video basically where he's talking about apparently some YouTuber held like a convention, however the fuck you say that word, on the same day that VidCon was happening, and like it was because I don't know, I guess they were feeling discriminated against by VidCon. But apparently, like, the whole thing was like a disaster, and Shane Dawson released a recent video talking about like what actually happened.
Okay.
And it's just like freaking crazy.
Well, what happened? I don't get it.
Cause like I guess like at the event, like it wasn't planned well or whatever, and they apparently think like whoever whoever tried to organize the event, like they were all scammers basically. Like they might be scammers, but they're not sure yet. And like, because basically at the event, you had like a whole bunch of people who paid like bunches of money to come see like all these YouTubers, and the event itself wasn't like all that great. Like the facility wasn't big enough to house all the people in the first place. Second place, they had ambulances showing up at the event to like carry people off, and some people were seriously just getting heat stroke standing out in the sun for hours on end, and it was just completely horrible. Like it was a disaster.
Okay. Bummer, I get. I don't really have sympathy for anybody that goes to VidCon or any other events associated with VidCon. I find it hysterical that somebody would try to put an event on at the same time as VidCon.
Yeah, I guess, but it's just like, yeah, you need to be careful about like where you're going or who you're going to. You need to just like be better about like investigating like who's doing what with what. Yeah, it's just something that happened. Tenacon, that's what it was called.
Sounds stupid. Tenacon? What do you mean, like Team 10?
T-A-N-A. That's, I guess, a YouTuber or something.
Yeah, is it like Team 10? You know, Jake Paul's team thing.
I have no idea. Like, I think like Philip DeFranco like released a video about like people who like organized the event, whatever. I can't remember the name now off the top of my head.
I found the mosquito and I killed it properly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah. I'm not that interested in it, so I haven't looked into it or anything. But it just sounds funny. I just like that. I just like that Shane Dawson is still a thing. He's not laying low after all of this bullshit has happened. Really?
But that's the thing, though. It's just like, because like I joined like another channel on Discord, and like somebody had posted a link to that video about like what happened at that, and I was just like, I like watched it. It was like 30 minutes long, and I just watched the whole thing. I was just like completely fascinated because it was a complete fucking disaster. They like endangered the lives of like a whole bunch of people because they weren't being smart about the way they set things up. So yeah.
I just think other people should be smarter though. I kind of yeah. When you said about all these people getting like heat stroke and stuff because they have to be outside and everything, it's like didn't they just like not be there? You know, they could have just like gone to other places and got
that's
like
the thing though,
and got like
because,
water.
They paid like a bunch of money for like these tickets and to come and fly out to see the people, and
Well, demand a refund and go to Disneyland or something. I mean, you're in Anaheim, for fuck's sake. You know.
Well, that's another thing too, because apparently, like, I guess like some people like they were having problems with like their tickets or whatever, and with the company who apparently was selling the tickets. I don't know. It's just like this whole big thing with like the company, and they might be scammers or they might not. It's just like they have to investigate what happened. It's crazy.
It's yeah. I think that investigations are always quite funny though. It's like, how long does it really take you to figure out what happened?
Yeah. Well, Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. So that's the thing that just I was watching before I came on stream. So it's just fascinating to me. Anyway.
I don't know about fascinating. Sounds stupid.
It's just like something that, you know, I think it'd be good for like other people to just see, just because, you know, be smart about what you're doing, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, but I kind of believe that you should be smart enough already to figure this out by yourself.
Well, that's the thing, though, isn't it? Some people just aren't smart enough to figure it out by themselves. They need examples of just like things that could go wrong or whatever.
Well, I guess there's. I guess Shane Dawson is the perfect example of how everything has gone wrong.
Yeah.
I actually heard somebody actually call him, you know, he was like, "I'm not a pedophile. Stop saying that." And they were like, "Whatever you say, Jared from Subway." And it was like, "What? You could just say Jared. People know who that is. They don't need. You don't need to clarify anymore." Also, good one if you just said Jared.
I just say Jared from Subway because, like, Jared is just a name. Nobody's really gonna know, like, who you're talking about. You say, like, just Jared. And even then, it's like, what are the odds that a whole bunch of people know about Jared from Subway? Even though he is kind of famous now, I don't know.
Well, that's the annoying thing, that basically he became famous, and then
he became famous for being first for being some gay, and then for being a pedophile, right? So
yeah.
I still remember those things, the Subway commercials, showing the side-to-side pictures of fat Jared versus skinny Jared.
Yeah. There's like a bunch of there's actually something really worrying that's being proposed in this country that's like super creepy and irritating and won't just flat out won't work. To do with like health and fitness, and that is that basically like there's going to be somebody's trying to propose a fat tax. Like if you're above a certain BMI, then you have to pay a fat tax and stuff.
I can't even. I don't know. I can't even say anything about that. I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
What?
You can. You could say it's bullshit.
It is bullshit, but that's the thing, though. It's just like it's so bullshit. You don't even know what to say about it. It's like, who the fuck comes up with these ideas? What the fuck, man? Dude, why?
It's actually because I know why it's happening. It's because basically it's not just everybody hates fat people. It's not just that. It's something to do with the fact that basically our healthcare system is basically free. It's paid for by taxes, and obesity levels in the UK are still rising, although they're slowing down. They're not accelerating rising anymore, but they still exist. That's the problem, and they're still on the rise technically. So basically, all of these obesity-related diseases and stuff are kind of like people going into hospital because they're fat, essentially.
Yeah.
And the taxpayers paying for it. And all these people are pissed because basically, you know, people being fat is costing money. More money than other stuff in the hospital system. So basically they're thinking that if we tax the fat people, that will not only give them incentive not to be fat anymore, but also to basically that means that they'll be basically paying for their own healthcare. They'll be paying towards their own healthcare and stuff. Even the ones like me who have never been to hospital related to a weight-related issue. Yeah, no, it's not gone through yet, but it's planned, and it's just annoying. But no, that's just one of the things. Another thing is that they're taking away, they're taking away candy bars and sweets and stuff away from like store counters and stuff, and at higher levels, so kids can't get to them as easy because childhood obesity epidemic and all that bullshit. And they're thinking about narrowing the aisles in supermarkets so that larger people can't get down them, which is hysterical. Again, none of this has been put through, apart from the sweets thing. None of these have been put through yet, but it's like, it's the fact that they're being seriously considered is kind of annoying and scary at the same time. Basically, people hate fat people. Yeah.
What the fuck? Why?
Because they hate fat people.
That's
It's simple.
anything to you.
No, I know, but it's just like it will. They're trying to increase people's you know, they're trying to make sure people you know, that there's no incentive to be overweight because obesity costs money or something, and it's like, yeah. It's yeah, fuck personal preferences and all that stuff, but whatever.
Wow.
I just want to point out that the whole supermarket narrowing corridor bullshit won't work anyway, on account of there's they'll just shop for this stuff online. They'll breed more. It'll breed more inactivity than anything else.
Yeah, here's the other thing too. I can see that just becoming an annoyance for everybody, not just fat people. Because, like, imagine going through an aisle that's suddenly not as wide, and you have to like kind of just like sidestep side people, so like actually look at stuff through the aisle, and then like, you know, you can't get to whatever you want to get to because some guy's just like browsing around.
I think the idea is more of the entrances to aisles being smaller than the actual aisles of the store being narrower. I think that's the main. You know, you have to get past these two other shelves that have been added to the end of aisles or something. Because it's only going to be around certain aisles, like the sweet aisles or the fine ingredients aisles or something like that. It's stupid. It's just. It's funny, but it's like, and like I said, I don't think that would work anyway, because like I said, that will breed in more inactivity because people just shop online for their items, because there's no way they can actually screw with the internet to basically check to see if you're fat on the internet, because you could just easily tick a different box, you know. It's like.
Very unfriendly toward like anybody who doesn't fit a certain view. It's
it's ridiculous, but it's funny at the same time because, like I said, it just a lot of this stuff isn't going to work. And I've often done this in the past. Like they've done certain things. I'm trying to think of the last example that I had. There was something to do with like buses in London when I lived in London, but they changed, and I was like, this is just going to cause more problems, and it did cause more problems. It was just, yeah. Oh, I can't think of the example, but it was just that this is just like I said. I'm spotting problems with all of this.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. It's just like that's all they're doing. They're just like sticking bandages and hoping it'll fix whatever's causing the problem. But all it does is cause more bullshit to happen. It's just like it's even more shit that they have to deal with.
I think it was an American friend of mine who basically said that he can't think of a single thing that's a single piece of legislation that's happened apart from the whole the gay marriage thing, because he's gay, that basically has helped him in any way. It's just recently, and I was like, yeah, basically the same thing in my country. I can't think of anything that's been beneficial that the government has rolled out, you know. Oh no, actually that's not true. They did do like the better internet for everybody in the UK.
Yeah.
That's kind of helped because my internet used to be bullshit, but just before I moved here, they basically they said that like internet speed should be the minimum internet speed in the UK has got to be increasing like almost like an internet inflation kind of model.
Yeah.
So that basically it goes up with based on how technology goes up.
Yeah.
So they have to maintain the lowest minimum speed of internet throughout the entire country. And yeah, since that's happened, my internet has been getting better and better as time goes by because they keep upgrading it and stuff. So yeah. Plus there's been like sustainable like farming and stuff like that stuff that's also been beneficial. But like yeah. Can't really complain. I can't complain a lot. And the whole Brexit thing in the end is gonna actually be a good thing. So yeah. Would have been if Europe didn't keep trying to bleed the country dry for money. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's just like, yeah, the European economy is kind of tanking, very, very slowly tanking, but it's very, very slowly tanking. So we're out. And Europe's like, well, you can't go. You gave us a lot of money. It's like, yeah, because we're part of the group, but now we're leaving, so you can't have any more money. So bye. It's like, but you owe us. Then, if you're leaving, you owe us lots of money. It's like, excuse me, what? Yeah, you clearly owe us money. That's how they do it. Well, that's what they're doing. They're basically trying to make England leaving the worst case scenario for England, so that other countries in the European Union don't actually leave. They're trying to make it really difficult for England to leave. That's why it's been taking like 3 years now. It's been 2 years, but still, it's taken so long. It feels like fucking forever. Because they want it to be as hard as possible, just to discourage other countries from leaving the European Union. So
you can't live. We won't let you. We'll chain you up.
Well, they're trying to chain us. They're trying to ruin us, but they can't go on all-out war with us because we're still pretty kick-ass. So, you know, they tried punishing Ireland for a little while, which was quite funny.
So stupid.
But we didn't leave. It's like, yeah, but you're attached to that country over there that is leaving. But we didn't leave. It doesn't matter. We're going to put import taxes way up. It's like, but we didn't leave. Stop screwing us over. But the Irish were like, no, that's fine. We understand, and they basically went along with it until basically the EU basically just was like, it's not working.
Yeah.
Shockingly, England doesn't care what happens in Ireland.
Yeah.
I think they'd learn that historically. Because if you wind the clock back 150 years ago, basically it's like, oh my god, all of those people in that country are starving to death because we fucked them over. Oh well. You know? Look, they're all leaving.
Hi guys.
No, that's literally happened. What 150 years ago to 100 years ago, you had this mass influx of Irish immigrants to all these other countries and stuff, including America. And it's basically because England had conquered Ireland and fucked over the country and then left. So, yeah, they couldn't stay in their own country. They had to leave everywhere. Politics, guys. Talking politics. No wonder nobody's in the live chat on YouTube.
Yeah. Why are we talking politics?
I don't know.
That's a political thing now. Can't even brush your teeth without somebody saying, "Hey, you're doing it wrong." We didn't make a law about that.
Yeah. I'm just glad that you didn't talk about Trump or anything.
I don't care about Trump. That whole thing is just a dumpster fire, and I'm just like, I don't care. Whatever happens is gonna happen. So it's just like, whatever, man. We just have to wait until the next election, then we can make shit better. So.
Okay. Again, glad I'm not talking about it.
Yeah. So, yeah. Not okay.
Well, no, it was just really funny with the whole election, and it's like you have a choice between a dangerous liar and an idiot. Well, good luck, all my American friends. You know, it was kind of like when that happened. That's basically my opinion on it. You know, but I can't do anything.
I only saw a comment on the internet about like the election. I can't remember who the artist was. I think her name is Sarah something. But like she does all these like really funny comics. One of them was like, it was kind of like a political cartoon where like just talking about what the election essentially was. It was like somebody was offering you a cake that was made out of shit. And then they said you have to enjoy this cake that's made out of shit, but it was like a normal sized cake, you know? But then you had this other cake. It was also made out of shit, but it was a bigger cake. And whichever cake you chose, you had to eat the whole cake. So it's just like, do you want to eat this shit cake or that shit cake?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, thanks. I'll take this one, please." Smaller shit.
I just thought, oh my god, no! There's one example that I was talking about earlier about like I can see problems with like with what's going to happen and stuff like that. because everyone was always like, well, everybody was foreseeing huge problems, you know, when Trump was elected, and I was just seeing like, well, not really. You know what I mean? It's yeah. It was just a case of like, when Trump was elected, I was like, well, he's not going to be able to do anything. Everyone knows that, right? Like, he's made all of these, he said all of this stuff, but he's not going to be able to do any of it. So we know this.
Well, that's the thing, though, isn't it? It's just like
he hasn't done any of it.
he really, he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's pretty much just a monkey on the thing, and you have all these other people who are making really bad decisions, and Trump isn't like really anything. It's all these other people that are doing these things.
But he said all of this stuff, and then basically, like I said, he can't do any of it because that's not how things work. But I'm going to build a wall. It's like, well, it's been a year and a bit. Don't see no wall. You know? I'm gonna stop immigration. I like that. I'm gonna stop immigration. Still happening. We're gonna fix the economy and stuff, and it's like economy went down a little bit when you got elected. You know that. It's just like. Well, like I said, I foresaw all of that happening, and it's still not happening. So, you know, that's basically come out of his election is that he's basically pissed off some hermit nation for some reason, and that's it. You know. Right. Well, I'm just saying, he basically one of his main things that he's pissed off is the hermit nation. Oh, he has pissed off everybody else, but basically it's just that they're for completely different reasons. You know, this is I'm talking about the thing that could end a country kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about the Korea?
Yeah, duh. The Hermit Kingdom.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah. Well, no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, though. That is like the only thing that he's really radically done is basically pissed off those guys. But no, it's just like, yeah.
Have you heard about like that's happening with like immigration stuff? It's just like a whole big mess.
Immigration stuff? What do you mean?
Well, apparently there've been like, have you heard about like they're like separating parents from children? Basically, they're keeping children locked away in these facilities, like for like whatever reason. They say they're gonna reunite them with the parents at some time, but it's just like it's really horrible.
No, I've not heard any of this.
I was reading this stuff on Twitter. They say at one facility they were basically drugging the kids to calm them down or something. Yeah.
If it's like a mental health facility, they have to do that.
It's not mental health. So that's the thing.
Where did you say you read this? On Tumblr?
Well, it's from various things.
Well, I've not heard anything. I can't say anything about stuff I don't know about.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I can't go into my Tumblr. I follow way too many explicit pages.
Good ones, I hope.
Like, I just opened up my Tumblr, and there's a video of 2 people just doing it outside. And I'm just like, oh, okay. All right.
Oh, are they in like a mosquito netted tent thing?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's a different one then. I was going to say there's a famous bear humping like video on Tumblr that seems to be, it's got like hundreds, thousands of shares and, you know, retweets and stuff like that. It's like yeah, it's like it's hot when you first see it, but then basically it's just like, I kind of don't care anymore. Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you hear about the new Overwatch character?
No.
It's a hamster. It's a hamster in a giant metal ball with guns. It's the cutest thing ever.
Okay, I'll bite. Go on then. Overwatch. New characters. There it is. That's not a giant metal bot. That's a straight up kill bot.
A kill bot.
It's a bot. Kill bot. I like the concept art better than the actual thing.
Yeah.
Because that is adorable. The other thing, because it kind of looks a bit creepy. You know, it kind of looks a bit Chucky.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't play Overwatch. I just follow certain things from time to time.
I wonder what character that you basically have found that what other character you like in Overwatch. I wonder what your favorite character is in Overwatch.
Nothing. Stop. Just stop. Because you already know what character it is. So.
I have no idea. I don't play Overwatch or
You
anything.
have no
I know it's Tracer.
Oh, it's Tracer. Okay.
Is it? Yeah, I knew it. I knew there was a dwarf character. Well, it's basically there's a couple of like I know a bear couple, a cub and a bear. It's quite funny because like they are these characters. One of them's you know the big daddy bear kind of guy, and the other one is kind of like he's kind of a shorter older bear, and he's kind of the cub. But he's a bear. But he's they are cub and bear. They're really cute together. It's really adorable. But no, it's really funny because they basically look like these characters because the cub really likes Roadhog, and the bear really likes the Aubergine. Yeah. And it's like they both look like these characters. Just coincidentally. So yeah, it's Tobluk, yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen a Roadhog and Torbjorn, right? Torbjorn.
I can't pronounce it. I've tried it several times. It's just not working. It's just like the whole situation where there's like I've got another friend. Jesus Christ! I got another friend who's a big Canadian bear. You know, he's a big.
Yeah.
He's a big Santa, like really muscly actually, like teddy bear. Of a guy who absolutely loves the pants off of Jacksepticeye. And apparently nearly passed out after Jack played Dream Daddy for the first time.
Yeah.
Because Jacksepticeye did this whole thing where he saw the bear character from Dream Daddy, and he flipped his shit because he was like, "Oh yes, I really want that big cuddly teddy bear." It's like, if I went the other way, that's probably where I'd go. And it basically, you could just imagine him just losing his shit over this. You just made a lot of daddy bears super happy. You know that, right? Like if you go to Jacksepticeye's, if you go on YouTube, if you go to Jacksepticeye's, if you go to that video where that is said, and you go to the comments, like there's a decent portion of those comments that are basically like, "You just made my day." He's just yeah. Gaming culture isn't dead in the bear community for a long shot.
It's so funny. It's just like if you're straight and like you're also like into like YouTube and gaming and all that stuff, it's just like if you say one word about like if you were to swing the other way, you'd be into like this. You will make somebody's day somewhere because they have the hugest crush on you, but they know that they like don't have a chance in hell because you're straight.
Yeah, but it's just that it helps the gay culture's fantasies at least.
I mean, like, I have friends that I basically find super attractive because they're the most awesome, nicest people, and they also just really, really great physically looking. It's just like, I have fantasies about you, but you're still my friend. I'm never going to do anything about any of the feelings I have for you because I know it's never going to work out.
Well, you basically that's the good thing about us guys, is that basically when like that is the weird but funny thing about us guys, is that basically we kind of don't care about that stuff. You know, that unless they're a complete homophobic arsehole, in which case you probably don't want to hang out with them anyway. A lot of guys, if you accidentally slipped up and said that you were just hanging with them because like there might be a possibility someday, somewhere in the future, of like accidentally having sex with each other, you know, they'd be like, yeah, okay. But if you were like if you were a straight guy and you basically had the same relationship with a woman, that wouldn't happen. You wouldn't be able to tell her ever, because that would be I don't know what it is. It just wouldn't work, which is crazy. And they could, you know, even like a lesbian and a straight woman, basically this situation still can't happen because of the way that women connect sex with emotion, with emotional connections and stuff like that, and it's just crazy. Again, not all women. But, you know.
Well, that's the worst thing, isn't it? It's like some people, they can't like distinguish between like the act, sexual happiness, and like that act, and then also just like emotional connection. That's the thing. It's just like and I pretty much only like in most recently I pretty much just kind of understood that myself, that like these two things, that they're not exactly connected like all the time. It's just like not that way. It's like sex is like a thing that you just you can do for fun. It's like it's a thing that you can do basically just to, you know, just to fuck around. And it's like yeah. I was actually talking to another of my friends about this, how the whole idea of like sex and monogamy, it's like it a lot of it is just like religiously motivated. And it just like it came from that whole idea. I don't know. But yeah.
Torbjorn. There we go.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I was just thought since we've been talking, I've had his profile on my computer, and I was just like trying to figure out how to say his name. But there's actually a pronunciation guide, like in the Wikipedia page about him. I was like, oh, Torbjorn. It's like TU, and then B. It's T. Basically, it's TUBURN. So if you just like, that's what the pronunciation phonetic thing says anyway. But it is spelled Torbjorn for some reason. Anyway, yeah, he's cute, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. You know. He has a good beard. I like his beard. I think that's why. And I mean, I think I am more attracted to like that cultural thing.
What cultural thing?
Just like that, the accent and the whole like, what is he? He's Scottish, right?
Is he Scottish? I don't play. I don't know. The name is like Swedish. The name is Swedish.
Name is Swedish.
The name is Swedish. Yeah. It doesn't actually mean anything. It means it's like son of Bjorn. You know, it's like, yeah.
Well, Bjorn actually there. So.
Did you leave a like on my video?
Which one?
This one. The stream.
I don't think so, not yet.
Oh, somebody left a like on the video.
It's good. Yes, they didn't want to hang out, but they just left a like. This post.
People are weird. People are just strange.
Anyways, yeah, do you have any thoughts on that? Just like the whole idea of like sex and monogamy being religiously motivated, just coming from religious background? I don't know.
It's kind of a loaded question, to be honest.
But I mean, What do you mean?
I think that religion always has a problem with like sex and monogamy and stuff. When it's just not the way that people work. It just isn't the way that people work. Like if there was no religion, and basically we human beings had progressed to this level of technological advancement and living like in cities and stuff like that, then there would be no jealousy of each other if like somebody did like go out, have more than one partner.
Yeah.
There would be no jealousy about that stuff. There would be no like resentment for just looking at another person and stuff like that, because the whole idea of monogamy wouldn't exist apart from scientifically to say that it exists in certain animals and stuff like that. Human beings are not one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's the thing.
There'd also be no. By the way, there'd be no taboos to do with like sexuality either.
Well, and yeah, and I mean, there'd be less hang-ups about like, oh, did you sleep with him? Like, if there'll be less hang-ups about like, he's somebody cheated or whatever, like, just like all this other bullshit. It's like,
it's basically just it's kind of an infection in the culture of modern culture, because basically like I said, without religion there was no thoughts about the whole monogamous thing. There was just like it's basically people just existed, and then they existed in tribes, and then they existed in villages, and they existed in it went up from there in towns and cities and stuff like that. And from the beginning it's been more advantageous to basically to not have monogamy exist. So I'm really digging into my knowledge base here. Because religion came along and was just like you two are bound together, not just by your love for each other, but because it's advantageous usually for one family to like connect with another family. And but then you had all these caveats of like, we can't have more than one connection between these families, or that will cause like political strife and stuff. So they invented rules, like religions invented rules about monogamy, so that you can only be connected to this one person. That's one of the reasons why in other cultures, such as Islam, you can actually have more than one wife and stuff like that. But only the men can have more than one wife. Because the men have all the power and blah blah.
Yeah. The patriarchy.
Yeah, I just love that. Did you know that they're celebrating now that they can drive in Saudi Arabia? Women can drive in Saudi Arabia. It's like, yay, women can drive. Can they vote? No. but they could drive. Never mind that most every other, well, basically every single other advanced society in the Western world has equal rights for women. Never mind that, they can drive now. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I just love that they're seeing it as like it's a huge step. It's like, it's really not. it's super not. Like, you're crazy, right? This isn't It's a huge step. It's like for women's rights. It's like what? But I just want to point out that basically women driving has never been a thing. You know, it's never been a big deal anywhere, ever. You know?
Yeah.
It's like cars came along, and now everyone can drive them. That's how it worked, except for your country. You idiots. You know? I just, again, I still find it just hysterical. Just all that stuff.
Basically, it's just like, you know, we can give you this thing as long as it doesn't impact us.
I know you just said something. I know you just stepped on a mine just now. I was going to say, it's like I was trying to think of the equivalent in the Western world, and there isn't, except for the women that are moaning about the whole equal pay thing, even though that basically is not a thing. And that's the mine I nearly stepped on.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh fuck it. Basically, there's this whole big thing about like women are moaning that they're not getting paid the same as men, and it's just like the example is this, you know, like he's getting paid more than me. Like, well, he negotiated a better. He negotiated. You know, you've never negotiated. It's like, but I don't think that's fair. It's like, well, that's policy. That's just how it works. You negotiate your salary. But I'm a woman. You know, I don't need to negotiate. It's like you're talking to me right now, your boss, about your pay. Technically, this is a negotiation. Do you want to get paid more? Like, no, I think I should get paid more by default. It's like, but then you're not negotiating. Yeah, I know that's not how that works, but this is always the argument, though. This is always the argument. And again, I find that hysterical. This is what they're complaining about. This is what they're complaining about.
Like, no, honey, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Please come back to me when you have a better idea.
It's crazy. Because I've actually argued with somebody about this, and this is the exact thing that they were arguing with, and they called me what did they call me? They basically they called me sexist, and then they left the conversation. It was like,
that's funny.
Okay.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a funny thing happen the other day. Like, I joined another group on, like, Discord, and
I got 3 likes now.
Awesome.
Well, what's going on?
Well, I liked the video. I don't know who liked it. It says there are 3 people watching. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, sorry. I'm just confused.
What was this thing? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I had a weird thing happen to me the other day where, like, I was just, like, posting NSP songs into, like, because this other chat had a music share channel, and so I was just, like, sharing NSP songs into the thing, and like, somebody's just freaking out just because of the name of the group, Ninja Sex Party. I'm just like, yeah, okay.
It's just a funny name.
It's like, it's cool. It's a cool thing, though. You're not gonna listen to their music just because their name is called Ninja Sex Party. Okay.
What did they object to it? What did they object to it exactly? What is? I'm trying to figure it out myself. The only thing I can think of is that well, the only thing. Yeah, I know, but what's the problem with the name?
I don't know. Okay.
But no, this is what I mean. I'm trying to figure out exactly what is the problem, and the only thing I can come up with is that they've got a problem with ninja and sex being too close together. You know, like ninja sex is like surprise sex, and so surprise sex is technically rape, kind of. So is that what it is? That's what I mean. That's the only thing I can think of why it's I don't get it.
I don't know, dude. Like, basically, the whole thing just frustrated me so really bad, and I'm just like, at the end of it, I was just like, it was an unpleasant experience because they were just like, no, it's nasty. I'm just like, no, it's actually pretty cool, and they were just like, no, it's nasty, and they're just being completely bullheaded about it. And I'm
it's got like, sex in the title. To be fair, they basically do have like parental advisory stuff, like on their songs, and that's only because they sometimes use the word shit. That's literally the only reason.
Well, I mean, and like I can see it because like some of the videos are kind of explicit, but not really in certain areas.
They're not.
Because, like,
they're really not.
None of it is serious, though. That's the thing.
Well, what I mean is that if you put on mute, then and you can watch it without seeing anybody naked or like doing any. Well, even I was going to say doing anything like murder or anything, but even when they do murder, it's not really murder because it's so obviously it's so obviously super fake. But that's what's funny about it. Then it wouldn't be explicit. It's literally just because they swear sometimes, and it's just that's it. That's the reason.
No, it's like that murder thing you're talking about. Like at the end of If We Were Gay. That was just like, it's super hilarious. It's like it's not even a thing.
It is super hilarious.
Everybody shut up! I have an erection.
Yeah, that's an animated cartoon for fuck's sake. I just like the dick. Oh shit! Yours, and balls, yeah.
Balls, 1, 2.
Oh my god, the one of the songs I didn't play the other night because the one of the last streams I've done, last night's stream, I played all of almost all of the Ninja Sex Party songs, but I missed out a couple of golden songs, and that's one of them is got to be the Ultimate Party or something.
The what?
The Ultimate Party, the party one, when they go to they have the bestest party ever. Oh, damn it. I can't remember what it's called. I can probably find out if I do this.
Okay, so
NSP Party.
Let's get this terrible party started.
That's it.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, they've changed oh my god, they've actually made it obvious that Markiplier's in the Daddy Don't You Know song.
Yeah.
Because it's on the main thumbnail now.
Well, my thumbnail was still Ben and Danny in the background.
Yeah, but when you search for it, I'm just going to go screen share. You might want to mute me because I'm going to play. Because I'm going to play this. Just if you're going to watch the stream, then you're going to have to mute me. There we go. So I have the screen here, and it says this is the Daddy Don't You Know song, and it's Markiplier. That's the center. That was me farting really loudly. I thought it was going to be super quiet. But yeah. But no, there it is. Let's get this terrible party started. I'm going to watch it because reasons like fun.
Once every 100,000 years, the most epic party in the universe will be thrown by Ninja Sex Party, as it was foretold in the scrolls. So take that pudding, pour it on your chest, and let it melt down to your genitals. It's go time. Oh shit! Congrats, your ass just got invited to the party.
The sex party. Damn. To a bit of a slow start.
Music starts to drop, the vibes gonna change. We got the country theme of mitzvah bench, no Monterey. The hot girls are showing up, I am so sorry you waited, but now they're finally in place. So we can get this fucking hot, it's gotta end. Dear God, the night is on fire. This shit, they got hobbits in the hill with the shire. Hooray! All you women, that's a different. Baby, like amazing and not surprised. Kind of hard to baby dance, right? I said dance, everybody. Why is that guy naked? All right, this party sucks. Ninja Brian, explode this building with your mind.
Yeah. Sorry, kind of missed that one out when I was doing all of them. But yeah, I absolutely love the one of the lines in there is like, it's all going down. Your life has been bullshit until just now. It's just, it's like, yeah. I love that line so much.
Why is that guy naked?
Why is that guy naked? Yeah. I just all of the lines in that are pretty much gold. It's just all of it's great. I love that, all of that. And I can't believe I forgot I left out that song when I did the basically the playlist of Ninja Sex Parties. All of them. Yeah.
I can basically party like while I'm at work on Spotify. Just like.
Well, they do have a couple of albums that are on iTunes, and I've got the albums. So they're pretty easy.
I really want to get the album. Like their next one is dropping, I think, August. So like, that's gonna be the what was it? The Cold Patrol album.
Oh, I didn't know that was I because I get the individual songs.
Yeah.
I get them when there's like every now and again there's an iTunes sale, and that's when I basically get I get a bunch of like new tracks.
Yeah.
But that's yeah, I haven't done that recently because I haven't done that this year. Well, I haven't done that since summer of last year, so about a year now. Because basically that's after I switched phones, it was just kind of stupid. I just I really like all of the words in that song. That particular song is awesome. I'm still trying to remember the song about the girls. The girls that you know, when he said in that song, when he said something about chicks coming over to the party, but they're finally inflated. So let's get this fucking party started. It's like that's not what. Okay, you know? You want balloons? We've fucking got it. This one, 2 balloons. It's on the wall. It's all so good. But I just like again how Ninja Brian is just so good in all of those videos, and all the videos are just so good.
Yeah.
Because he's perfectly still and quiet, and Danny's like dancing around him and everything. At one time he's basically humping him, like doing the humping dance move.
Yeah.
This party's off to a slow start, but soon it's gonna melt your brain and bitch slap your heart. I was really hoping that somebody at the Vegas event was basically gonna be another Ninja Sex Party like fan, because that was basically the best weekend long party of my life. So it was just so awesome. Yeah, it was like I was kind of like semi quoting that song in my head, and it was really good. Because it's just it's all going down. Your life has been bullshit until just now. Yeah.
That's probably gonna be how it's like for me. Just because, like, you know, stuff, things. So
because the words I said earlier in my life.
My life, things, yeah.
I'm trying to think of another one of another song I missed out, but I don't think I did. They're just so good with their lyrics in general.
Yeah.
I just tried to think of another lyric that was really good in one of the other songs, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be in Unicorn Wizard when they're talking about like taking a bath in strawberries and cream. The strawberries exfoliate gently, and the cream reaches places you can't even dream. That's what I mean. It's just it sounds like random bullshit, but it's actually kind of funny to think about it.
Strawberries are what?
The strawberries exfoliate gently, and the cream reaches places you can't even dream. It's not Dragon Slayer.
I don't want. What does that actually mean?
I think it's in Unicorn Wizard. Just taking a bath in strawberries and cream. It's part of a song. I'm trying to find it now. No, it's Unicorn Wizard. It's from the song Unicorn Wizard, I'm pretty sure. I'm looking it up now, just going through the track. Yeah, found it. It didn't take long. Yeah, did you hear that?
No.
Bummer. Yeah, it's part of the Unicorn Wizard song.
Right.
I am a unicorn
I'll
wizard.
listen to it later. The song.
But have you ever heard of Unicorn Wizard?
Unicorn Wizard?
Yeah, the Unicorn Wizard song.
You showed it to me once. I think I caught the end of it somehow.
Oh yeah, because I was saying how the background dancers basically are super into their dancing. Like one of them's doing the swing move, basically, and she's swinging her body, doing the rocking swinging move, and it's just perfectly to the rhythm of the song. And it's like I said, they just seem super into it. Like in any Ninja Sex Party video, everybody seems like they're having a good time continuously, no matter what's happening. It's great. Even Jacksepticeye seemed to be. He was supposed to be playing confused, but you could tell he was like inches from laughing his ass off, basically.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like every single video is like everybody's just having a great time, even though they're like filming it. They're supposed to be like super serious.
It's after the each day I invent a new form of karate song, bit of the song, Unicorn Wizard. Right after that, he basically says, let me find out.
Says,
I'm trying to see if I can actually.
Oh, I think I just dreamed it.
I slowed it down a little bit so I could try to get exactly the words. The strawberries exfoliate gently, and the cream. Yeah, after. What is this? This is funny. Yeah. Then we retired to a chamber of passion and bathed in a pool of strawberries and cream. The strawberries. The strawberries rub and exfoliate gently, and the cream travels places you can't dream. It's just so good. All of it.
that's
So
amazing.
what about the Ninja Sex Party song?
Oh yeah, I think I have recently watched that. I can't remember it now, but
All of it is crazy. All of that is crazy too.
yeah, that is a pretty great song.
But it's all the lyrics kind of make sense. It's great. But it's another one. It's another one that's just like it's really good. Are we just the Ninja Sex Party fan club? Is that what's happening right now?
I think so.
Oh dear. Oh well. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, boys. Hey, Ninja Run, Debbie Sex Bay. On a couple of roses for the
Probably think yourself, Ninja Sex Party, you're awesome. That's no. Oh, damn it. Robin's wedding. Which one of us to have sex with? That's natural. But nice of you to say. Oh my god. Well, no, I just had a really good. I just kind of want to do that now to somebody at the event in Vegas. Just me and Chris, like, go up to somebody. You're probably deciding which one of us to have sex with. That's natural. But nice of you to say.
Chris is the ninja, right? He just wears like whatever.
I don't know if he would wear the pop hood. Well, I could tell him to do so, but that's kind of, yeah. I don't know if it's his thing. If there's a pig hood, then maybe.
Piggy.
Well, yeah, because he's little pig and I'm big pig.
Piggy.
Peppermint cream. Everyone in the band has an STD except for me. Brian has an STD.
I love the ending. The ending of the video was great.
I love all of them because basically the videos are the best because like even on the track because I've got that track they basically it just cuts out I'm sorry and that's it. Oh.
Yeah, perfect.
It's so funny.
So perfect. No, I love like on that part of the song when it was coming through Discord, the only thing that came through was STD. I was just like,
well, it's one of the reasons why I was partly singing it as well.
Yeah.
Because I kind of I love it.
I think the reason why Discord does that is because it's trying to like alleviate background noise. And so it sees music as background noise, basically.
Well, it is kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
I've just I'm just trying to find the. I wish there was like they are subtitled. Oh, they do. Oh my god, I forgot this one. FYI, I want to F your A. FYI, I want to F your A. I completely forgot this one too. I don't remember any of the songs, so I'm just trying to figure out how it goes. V, S, my D. Yeah. Yeah. Conversational sex Spanglish. Oh dear, it's all bad, but it's so funny at the same time. Oh my god, it's got the lyrics. Yes, they got the lyrics listed here. So, okay. I want a P in your V. I want you to S on my D. Got a J off on your T's. Then FYI, I want to F your A. Well, it gets better. Oh, Jesus, it gets better. Just stuff your mouth with my B's. Don't LOL at my C. And FYI, I want to F your A. I know. It's called FYI, I want to F your A. FYI, I wanna F your A. NSP. Girl, I can tell that you know what I mean, but just in case, I will provide the translation, like how I want you to sign up for the PTA. That's the Penis Touching Association. Oh my god. Tonight let's watch a DVD. That means you'll get a dicking oh so very delicately. I'll take the SAT, you'll take the GRE. I'll do such an amazing thrusting that you'll get ready for ecstasy. Oh wait, no, I mean, yeah, SAT, such amazing thrusting, GRE, get ready for ecstasy. Right. I was like, I don't get that one. That's not so funny because that doesn't really make sense, but no, it does actually make sense. This is a dyslexic person's nightmare reading this, by the way, but it's much funnier. It's much funnier to hear it, but it's still funny. Holy S, I'll burst a N on your chest. You know my D is the best, and FYI, I want to F your A. No, effing, no, it's still not over. No effing way. So how about a BJ? If not, that's okay. But FYI, I want to F your A. Let's play a sexy RPG while we watch ABC and eat a bowl of MSG. Meaning that I'll really pound your groin, RPG, as you achieve butt climax, ABC. Wow. And make sex gravy, MSG, right? You'll be a VIP at the DMV, very intensely plowed. Oh my god, that one's good. By a dick made of victory, DMV, right? Lol, JK, I love your TLC, and you can bet I'll BRB for some more SEX ASAP. Yeah, it's all good. it's all good.
It's like every single time you say that, it's like you said that.
Wow. What?
You know, just FYI, just, you know, one FUA.
The other way around, but okay.
Yeah, it's funny.
Funny joke. PTA. Penis Touching Association. Well,
I'm a proud member of the PTA. I can say, you know.
Penis Touching Association. And just because I'm going to get this already, I'm already going to get a copyright claim. Do they have the lyrics to all of their songs listed on there? Oh my god, they do. They have the lyrics in all of them, on all of their songs, in the description of them.
How much later in your life? I know your hair is wild. I know you have style. Still a virgin, and you will be for a while.
What?
They have no sales plan for Hawaii.
Bummer. They have no shows for the UK either.
Have they come to the UK?
No.
My gosh.
Starbomb has. Starbomb actually has done some tracks in the UK.
Okay.
They've done some showings, and they've done Game Grumps live in the UK as well. But they have never. They've never, like, Ninja Sex Party hasn't done a tour, a UK tour.
I want MST. You know what I want? I don't only want MST. I want Twerk. I want Tupperware remix parties to go on tour with MST whenever
They did do that a little bit.
Yeah, I know. They did that, and I want them to do it again, basically.
But for Hawaii, for specifically your place where you live.
Yeah, specifically Hawaii.
Specifically your living room, yeah, I know. Oh, here we go. Danny, don't you know that you're hot as fuck on the inside? Because I've only got one of these stuck in my head, and it's that one. Everybody knows that bananas will be ripe with time. Don't you know that you kick so much ass on the inside? Yeah. Don't you know you're cool as fuck on the inside? Everyone feels weird on the inside.
That's basically me. That song is basically me.
You're a 12-year-old Jewish kid?
Yep.
Okay. I identify as a 12-year-old Jewish kid.
I love that line so much because that's just like, that's me. That's me. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I love that Aaron's in the music video as well. It's quite funny. Well, yeah, dude, I pointed that out. Fuck on the inside. I love Igor Raptor's face when he does because he's got he's super skinny arms and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I didn't know that he was this anorexic looking until he did that. Like, I knew he was a skinny guy, but Jesus Christ, that is seriously anorexic looking. Yeah. I'm always a bit worried about him in that shot.
shouted.
Well, they're singing stuff that Ninja Brian has written on the sign.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, Ninja Brian. Yeah, that's helpful. I'm trying to find the center of it. Who's the cat person in that Tupperware remix person?
What?
There's a random cat person in the video.
Window into your destiny. No one cares that you're 35.
There it is. Where'd you get a center? I like that he looks at her like he looks at her, but it instantly kind of disarms her somehow. Because I accidentally paused on the part where basically he kind of does he looks down, he's looking up, and he just kind of moves his eyes and looks at her, as if to say, "Shut up, bitch." She kind of just. I'm paused on the part where she's looking at him in disgust. Yeah, she doesn't say anything. What the hell? Yeah. It's the equivalent to the "fuck you" with something hard and sandpapery bit from I Want That Top from the guy who does the shoes video, Fuck you with something hard and sandpapery. Hard and sandpapery. See, now I've got to find that song. Now I'm probably going to go after that. What's it called? Kelly, isn't it? There it is. Cheers. 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 Oh my god, cheers. God, the intro is like super long.
Very clean.
Fuck you. Fuck you with something hard and sandpapery. Batch.
It's not really that. It's just like when I was coming through Discord, it was just like skipping. So all yours is like, fuck. Something hard, sandpaper.
Fuck you with something hard and sandpapery. I don't know why, but I think they've got like the girl that does the perfect evils. She does the perfect evil eyes.
Yeah.
it's terrible. It's just terrible. But it's so good at the same time. How is it terrible and good? How old is this video? 2007. Oh my god. Wow, I feel really old.
Oh no.
Well, I just said that was 10 years ago. That was 11 years ago, really, but that's 10 years ago. Wow. Oh.
I have so many people to add to Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
They're just like these big master posts on master posts on Facebook. So
Yeah. I still don't regret deleting the app, basically, though.
yeah.
But like, what, 10 months ago?
What is this? You didn't want to do it anymore.
Well, it became stupid.
Yeah, stupid.
Stupid. They kept releasing more and more Pokemon before anybody had the chance of catching the other Pokemon that they just released. And also, they kept changing the rules.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay. But I still haven't got used to the other changes that you've made. So
I think they've kind of slowed down now, although they're still kind of...
it's still gone.
They're still kind of crazy about the way they release Pokemon. It's just like, fucking hey, I didn't have time to catch this one. Now they're fucking releasing another one.
Well, yeah. There's also that thing where basically I kept catching Pokemon and I didn't feel like I was like accomplishing anything because I couldn't trade with anybody or do any of that stuff. And now they've only just started doing it, and everybody that I've ever known that basically is still playing Pokemon is just won't shut up about it and how I should be playing it again now because it's all changed and it's all exactly the way I wanted it. And it's like, don't care, I'm not doing it. Go away. It's like here's my trainer code. If you change them, I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Basically, like I said, I was going to bed, and then like 2 hours. Oh, I didn't go to bed, but 2 hours later, I was just I was playing just a game and watching some TV on my phone, and my game got interrupted by somebody texting the person that I told I was going to bed, texting me their trainer code, and it's like, for fuck off. The whole reason why I said I was going to bed was to not talk to you anymore. It wasn't that. It was just, yeah. It's like I'm not saying it's stupid. I'm just saying that I just like I keep telling these people that like I'm not playing it. Go away. You know. You know, it's literally that one annoying friend who basically he's talking
about something you don't
like you go to lunch. You go to lunch and you just want to be by yourself, in the lunchroom, and basically you finally sit down. You're like, and you open your lunchbox, and all of a sudden they just like appear, or they just sit next to you, and it's like so. This other thing about Pokemon, it's like I'm just no. It's like, please stop talking. It's like, but it's really good because it's like, and I just want to eat my lunch, please. You know, You just get you just take your sandwich out of the plastic bag, and then you just get the plastic bag and you put it over your head. Yeah. Sorry. Dark humor.
That's not right, dude. That was just on my mind just because.
Oh no, I didn't mean you. I didn't mean that you're doing it. I'm just saying that basically it's like no, it's even better. It makes you want to commit homicide, not suicide. That's it. I want to take the plastic bag and put it over their head. You know, there we go.
I understand that whole thing, you know, where it's just like it's annoying. Like they keep talking about like something, and they're trying to like push it on you, but it's like
as they're struggling for breath and trying to stop you from putting the bag over their heads and stuff like that, they're still like, but it's so good, Pokemon, it's just so good. Why can't you understand? Yeah. I'm just like. Because they won't shut up, I'm just like, why won't you shut up, and just slam their head continuously on the desk as well. And then somebody's like, oh my god, what are you doing to him? He won't shut up about Pokemon Go. Oh, okay. Here, let me help. Just get like a big knife and start stabbing them. It's like, why won't you see it's so good? And then we're like, see, he won't die. I don't get it.
as you're standing over the dead corpse, you're like, oh, this is good. That'd be funny.
Yeah. But no.
But no.
But no.
Yeah, but no.
No. Ooh.
That was just on my mind just because I was like, I have to go outside to go spin the Pokemon stuff, but I don't want to go outside right now. So I'm gonna break my streak. Miss out on all the Poke goodies.
Oh, that's another thing as well that used to really piss me off about Pokemon Go, is that because I live in the middle of the countryside in the middle of nowhere, there was nothing. There was no way I was gonna be able to get all of the daily bonuses and all of the catching bonuses and all that stuff.
That's kind of the thing that sucks about people who like basically live out in nowhere. Like I've heard that problem so many people now. Actually, one of my friends basically said they just started playing again because since they have the trainer code thing, because now they can send gifts and you can get Pokeballs that way and stuff. But it's just like, you know, that's the thing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to be one of those guys that basically keeps asking my friends, it's like, could you send me a gift?
Yeah.
And if they said no, I just go on to another person and another person. It's like I'm diseased with something. I must spread this illness, the Pokemon illness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. But no, I have had friends who basically have just been like mortified that I've deleted the app. That was when I deleted the app, though. That was ages ago. But it's like some of them are still genuinely peeved at me because of it, and it's like it's just a game, and they're like,
that's why.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. When they, I basically let them argue their case, and at the end of it, when they're at the peak rage, I just go, just a game.
It's like, it's not even, if you seriously need somebody else to play the game you're playing just to enjoy it, it's just like, why are you playing it? No.
Well, no, it's not so much that they're more annoyed because it's they're more annoyed because like I'm trying to say something bad about it just by uninstalling it. just because I don't want to play it, and because of that, they're kind of hurt for some reason. I don't know why. They're just butthurt because of it. But no, I just love. I love you know, me telling them the reasons why, and then them like coming back with all the reasons why I should still be playing with it and stuff, and me being completely unfazed, and then like them having argued all of this stuff, I just say, it's just a game. And then you know, them try to argue that fact, it doesn't work because it's a fact. It's a game. It's like, yeah, but it's like they can't do anything about it. I love the sweet satisfaction I got out of the, you know, the kind of struggling to process data, can't argue. It's the exact same thing that happens that I've noticed. That happens when people like try to talk me into watching a football game with them, a soccer game with them. You know, I just like you know, they'll argue about what's so great about it and everything, and I'm just like, it's just a game. And they're like, but it's yeah, what? It's just so funny. But I don't care. It's just a game. Because it means so much to me, because it means this and this and this, and I was like, yeah, but it's just a game. But it's just a game, yeah. Because I've had people, my brother has even tried to argue this at one stage, because he's just like, don't call it a game. It's not a game. It's a match. And it's like, but it's a game. Look, and I points at a TV, and it says football game coverage or just game coverage, and it's like, it's a game. What you gonna do? He was at one stage. He was all like, "But I mean, you know, it's you know, it's more than a game because they like you know, they get paid millions and millions of pounds for playing this, and you know, they get all of this like sports endorsement deals and all of that stuff." And I'm just like, yeah, but don't you see something wrong with that? Like hugely wrong with that? And he was like, not really. He was like, yeah, you should look into it. It's bad. It's terrible.
Yeah. What you mean, like the whole ranking of games thing?
Well, no, I just mean that I don't think anybody that plays a sport should be paid that much amount of money. That's not how that works. That's not how anything else works, but that's how sport works, and that's dumb in my opinion.
I think I get your point. Just like, I think I understand, just because like it's like if you need like this as an incentive to do this thing, then it's just like.
Oh yeah, God, I absolutely hate it when like a football player, you know, not American because they're never American. The soccer players, whenever they come on TV and try to do anything, and they talk about the passion, you know, oh, so why do I do this? I do this for the passion of the game, and it's like, no, you don't. You do it for the millions of pounds that you make, that you get paid. It's like, it's fucking bullshit. Yeah. Would you still do this? Would you still do this for free? It's like, would you still do this if you never got paid any more money for it? Would you still do it? Would it be like, yeah. I just I've never agreed anyway with the whole thing of like you know, with anybody in the entertainment industry, being paid the way more amount of money than anybody that provides goods or services. I just think that's stupid. You know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got paid thousands and thousands of pounds for being in this in this commercial. I was like, that's great. I got paid a couple of £1,000 for doing a brain operation on somebody. It's like, how is that equal? How is that? No, that's not the. Wow, you know, crazy.
Why is this thing doing this?
What?
Let's just find out YouTube on my PS4 for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why Panda Fox isn't here. Oh, he's missing a lot of gas, is what I'm just what I was trying to get at.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Holy fuck! I think Manchester Orchestra just released all of their consonant at once.
Wow.
What?
I got nothing. Just the last video uploaded like 3 hours ago. Doing pretty good. Just lots and lots of notifications, messages and stuff that I have to review because they don't show up right away sometimes. I might do that before I go to bed. I don't know. Oh, shut up! I've been so good with not yawning just recently in streams. Jesus. I'm trying to be quiet. Anyway. Right. Nobody is really watching the live stream anymore, but I've got to shut my legs as well as do the thing. There we go. Yeah, I will be back on live stream sometime tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be doing. Oh, I know what I'll be doing. Yeah. I wasn't as sad yet. I was just trying to think of like.
Sad, yeah. Kind of like a sigh. But that's my birthday.
Yeah, I gotta figure out.
Eat cake.
Eat cake, drink a beer, do all that good stuff.
Drink beer. Yeah. Actually, that was like, you know, my plan. Just like come on and just start drinking on stream.
I don't have any beer here. I've got like scotch and stuff, but I can't really do that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't. I have a problem with alcohol when it comes to basically like I'm a very steady drinker. So if I have a bottle of scotch here, then I will go through the bottle as if it is beer.
Oh.
Yeah. And I've got tons of whiskey, but that's only for like, you know, nightcaps and stuff, you know? Whiskey and
I have
stuff.
to buy alcohol myself anyway. I thought about like these, I don't know what they are. I think they're like Korean or something like that. But like, it's basically like jelly alcoholic drinks with jelly in them, which is kind of interesting, I guess. I should probably go out and buy some stuff for myself.
Yeah. I could just do a hangout stream.
Yay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. A lot of people have been in the chat recently. I've noticed that about some of your recent streams. I'm just like, wow, this is cool. Probably just because it's summer, but yeah.
So I just noticing my mustache looks really good on this camera. It looks thick and dark, but that might just be because of the lighting in here. Yeah, it disappears the second I move my head up. It disappears. Anyway,